Hi, I'm Mike Hudson, Director of the Museum of the American Printing House for the Blind. Our Monday mystery object this week comes from our math display here at the museum. It's called the Braille ciphering device. It was invented by an Austrian guy named Alexander Mell. Probably this dates to about 1910. Let me just describe it. It's a tray made out of wood. It has a hinged lid and a pair of little brass catches that allow you to close it. When it's closed up, it's about the size of maybe two thicknesses of a tablet computer. In the trays are little metal types, and they have Braille characters, the dotted Braille characters on them. In the lid is actually a grid of wooden bars that create a grid so that the base of the types can go into it. And basically these are all Braille numerals, and so you can use them to set up a math problem. So when it says ciphering, that's another word for addition, subtraction, multiplication, that sort of thing. And so you would set up the problem in the grid, similar to the way that you might write it with a pencil and paper using all the same symbols, only instead of using plus and 4 and 3, we're going to use the Braille symbols for the operators and for the math numbers. Now, interesting thing about this device, the head of the Perkins School for the Blind in Boston, a guy named Michael Anagnos, traveled to Europe and toured all of the great schools for the blind in Europe, and visited Alexander Mell's school in Vienna, Austria, and saw this device and devices like it. This one actually was sent to Anagnos by Mell, and there is a note in the file on it of how much they paid for it. So Mell was basically acting as an agent for Anagnos to assemble a whole museum of educational devices for kids that were blind or low vision. And today, when you visit Watertown, Mass. and the Perkins School for the Blind, you can go to that museum and see all these incredible things that Mell sent back to Anagnos from his trips across Europe.